EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts. NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. This defense for the Colts, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goedert. There's a nice move, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
He delivers another to Goedert, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goedert. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Sanders is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ryan and the Colts getting set here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. From the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And down to the 36-yard line here. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 18. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. These two teams all tied after 1. Now a 2nd down and 6. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, they're running with Sanders. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Play action. Here's Hurts. Pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Tony Jefferson able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
They stopped him in his tracks. Going for it with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. This one completes Alec Pierce. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
20, 10 yards. That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10.
Beckham will go in motion right. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
That was a nice run, a nice gain there as they head towards the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13.
Colts 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Ryan. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They'll send Beckham in motion right.
Tuesday. Hey, get him. If you want some. Stay.
On 1st down, Ryan. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Ryan on 1st down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught. Touchdown Colts. Odell Beckham with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. 20! And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
They run with Sanders off the option.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
They go play action with Hurts.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. Touchdown! Dallas Goddard as the first half is winding down.
And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now stands at 13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
21. 22.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
Left side, he finds Pierce.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3.
Taken from about the 12.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
T.J. Edwards.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
58. Hey, stop.
Throwing on second and long. Ryan. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
54, stop. 11.
On third down, Ryan.
And he'll find Pittman.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, a lot of times when you get a magical third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Hey, bye-bye. Get down.
First and 10, Taylor now. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, 59, ready? 22.
In motion left is Beckham. Back to Taylor on first down. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On the option to give to Taylor here. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts are back within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. An option handoff given to Sanders. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
He'll take this to the 46.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Hurts. The Sanders has got it complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones.
And an Eagle first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Hurts will throw.
That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Just take it in at the goal line. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And another drive starts with them huddling in their end zone, Charles. Where have we seen this before? Very recently, but the last time they had it backed up like this, they took it the length of the field.
Hard to do that once, let alone the idea of doing it twice. But, of course, that's the goal. So, as a secondary deal, get 2 first downs. Help yourself with field position and help your defense out.
And finally taken out of bounds all the way up near midfield.
A big play there for Indy. 46 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan.
He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down at the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
throwing on 2nd and 3. Ryan. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Jonathan Taylor.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Colts go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game.
Hurts fumbles it. And they'll begin by running the option.
And the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and goal.
On second down, it's Taylor.
13-yard line.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
That's good for our Colts. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Beckham will go in motion right. Throwing now is Ryan. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Hassan Reddick in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with first and goal. Have to believe that they'll continue to bring the pressure on third down.
Now Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
What a stand there defensively. They force the third and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Shaquille Leonard in there to blow that play up.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Another run here with Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long.
Hurts.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And taken down just shy of the 40.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Running right, here's Sanders. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for Philadelphia, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else in their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers.